So I have right beside me on my lovely notepad, I just facilitated a sixth grade writing club that has been really robust throughout all of this time. My daughter is one of them probably, so most of them know me, and that's why they keep showing up. And so we just did 6-word stories of quarantine, right? And these 6-word stories produced such an incredible level of sort of sameness, right? Like across, like everyone who read their 6 words, we were all like, yes. But also a moment to sort of really internalize the deep, specific moment that we're in. And so I find the writing I'm doing with my 6th grade writing club as being a way that's keeping me honest, right? And that's keeping me documenting. And I also see social media posts in general as really important documentation, and have done a piece before looking at sort of my social media posts in relation to the intersectionality of my motherhoodness and my other sides, right? And so I find those interesting. And then the last thing I'll say is I'm paying special attention because I'm working on this piece right now with a friend to my youngest daughter. She's in kindergarten, and we're documenting all of the different ways her kindergarten team is using video as well as a mix of material artifacts to create a sense of community and to maintain a sense of community that was already strongly established. 2 hours ago, actually, the kindergarten teachers dropped by this is the second time they've done this, another like gift basket with like a balloon and then like a bingo card, like get ready for morning meeting tomorrow, get your sight word bingo out. And so I am like snapping pictures and paying attention like crazy to all of that. And it emerges in synchronous ways and in asynchronous ways. And I'm also trying to pay attention to my daughter's response to all of these different ways of connecting, and how one day she's making fun of the video with her brother and they're like rewinding it to make the teacher's voice sound funny, right? And other days she's like, I know, right? It's really Xander's fault.
I love Xander.
And then other days she is like all in, and then other days she's like, nope, done, I'm closing the computer, right? And I'm wearing underwear all day. And so paying attention, so for me it's very much documenting what's happening. It's interesting with all 3 of my kids, but particularly I'm paying attention to the kindergartner because I think it's just such an interesting age to try to maintain that sense of connection.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would agree with all of that. For me, I am finding that my research is not quite as pointed and formal anymore. I'm preparing to head to grad school in the fall for a music therapy degree, and I very oddly have suddenly become a very untrained music therapist for my kids because I have had to, I teach piano lessons most of the time. And I have had to let go of the idea that we're moving towards a recital that they're going to be able to meaningfully practice every day in any kind of consistency, because their world has gotten knocked upside down. And so what I'm focusing on instead is trying to make those moments be full of joy. And I'm trying to do that in my own practice as well. And I'm writing about that process. I'm trying to write songs. We're going to try to do that. So it's all very wishy-washy, but it's nice to be able to use these tools to start moving towards some unexpected values that are really important and wouldn't have come out about at any other time than COVID.